Yo, what's up guys? My name is Johnny and today I'm going to be giving you my Hear Me Out celebrity crushes after 5 shots of tequila. Now, this list, I was going to go in detail about it, but low-key, when I finished this list, I had an and tequila. So, I'm low-key just going to wing it and see what I was thinking. Hopefully, it's good and I have a good explanation for each of these top 10s, but if not, okay. I'm sorry. You might have to go in the comment section and explain it for me. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start on the top 10, number 10, and start with the woman and then start with the men. I do apologize. I didn't charge my light and it's just been very rough. I haven't done YouTube in a couple of months and the only reason I'm back is because now I have free time, and also my Instagram got suspended for CSE even though I did no such thing, and now I've been kind of spiraling because I'm like, oh, what if people forget about me? Now I have to post thirst traps on Twitter and yeah, so it's just been rough. What was I saying? We're gonna start with number 10, okay, on the women's side, and then we're gonna go number 10 on the men's side, and then after the 10s are done, we're gonna go to number 9 on the women's side, and then keep on going like that. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to explain. Yeah, okay. So number 10, my pick was Salma Hayek, and honestly, yeah, she's very attractive. The first time I saw her in anything, it was in From Dusk Till Dawn, and my dad had a DVD of that movie. That was the first time that I saw her. She looked like Princess Leia. And then the last time I saw her was in Black Mirror season 7. And she still looks great. I think she's about 50 years old, and she's not lesbian, Lebanese, Lebanese and Mexican. Number 10, I put Chad Michael Murray. I've never seen one of his films. All I know is that he was a heartthrob with big muscles and Caucasian. That's all I know. I don't know how he looks like now. I think he's. Give me a sec. Go to look. You want to go out? I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, he's muscular. Maybe that's why he's number 10. Anyway, number 9, Megan Fox. I'm actually surprised that she's she's second to last on my top 10. I'm really surprised. I know several lesbians who would fight for this woman. I've seen her in Transformers. That was the first time that I saw her. I remember there's a specific scene engraved in my head from when I was a child. And then I've also seen her in New Girls. I feel like she just has a seductive voice. Maybe that's it. But she also does not have range at all. I mean, with her acting, I think her acting is almost the equivalent of JoJo Siwa. As I was saying, I think her acting is almost the equivalent of JoJo Siwa's singing. That's what I was trying to say. Number 9 on the male side is Drew Starkey. I've seen him only in the movie Queer, and you know what? We're gonna do this without the light. I'm charging it. I'm finding it. It's not working. Drew Starkey. You know what? I'm pissed. Let's skip this one. Number 8, Alycia Debnam Carey. Debnam? She's Australian. She was in Fear the Walking Dead. That was the first time that I saw her. And, she was number 1 for a while. But then I remember when people would ask me about my celebrity crushes and all that, I remember people saying, she's just a white woman. I felt like that really did open up my eyes a little bit, because that's true. But because she was my top 1 for a while, I think she's going to be in my top 10 somehow, unless she comes out as racist. So, number 8, Paul Mescal. I never really understood the hype, but then I watched Gladiator 2, and he looked great. That nose is big, and yeah. I get that. I get why he's number 8. I think I'm starting to see a trend here. They all seem to have a common theme. Number 7, we got Ana de Armas, and I did go make a video back in 2022 of me on the floor barking. There were a lot of people saying, "What? A girl?" Yes, a girl. Yeah. I was barking for a girl. A lot of people assumed that I was just going to be making a video of me barking at a man. The first time I saw her was in Blade Runner 2049. 2049. When she said, "You look lonely. I can fix that." Okay, I think I might start seeing a trend too with the seductive voices on the women's side. Number 7 on the men's side, we got Andrew Garfield. Listen, before the Turkey trip, he was not on the top 10. But after the Turkey trip, he became like number 7. But he's a very attractive guy. I think when he did that, he went from like a 6 because he has a great personality. He's funny. He's a great actor, right? He was a great Spider-Man. Honestly, one of my favorite Spider-Mans. But when he got the hair transplant, it just went up. I mean, now he's like a 9, okay? Number 6 for the woman's side, we have Alexa Demi. I know she plays Maddie in Euphoria, and the character can appear toxic but confident. She's not really toxic. This is the stigma. A lot of confident Latina women look toxic just because they're confident, which that's, that they're not toxic. That's not the case. That's a stereotype. And I feel like the actress, she looks like a little difficult to approach, but in reality, she seems like a very sweet person. She's also very talented. I think that she's 10 times better than Denise Sweeney has great genes. That girl, yeah. I think she's like 10 times better than her. Now, number 6 for the men's side, it's Michael B. Jordan. The first movie that I saw him in was in Fruitvale Station, and yeah, that was a really tough movie. Weird way to be introduced to him, but then eventually I've seen him in other projects, and the last thing I saw him in was in Sinners, where he played twins, and he just looks great. Again, here we go with the muscles. There seems to be a trend here. All of them got muscles now that I think about it. I honestly think Michael should be a little more up there now that I'm looking at number 5, we got Liz Gillies, who also played Jade West in Victorious. I watched Victorious. I'm a 2000s baby. I was born on the year 2000, so barely. And I was a pretty big fan of the show. The show was really funny. I liked it even better than iCarly. I think the first time when I fell for Liz Gillies, it might have been when she said, "Come a little closer," in that Freak the Freak Out episode. Do you guys remember that? Come a little closer, baby. I remember somebody told me that Liz has that white woman's power where if she were to tell you, "Come over here," you would crawl and say, "I'm on my way, mommy." I thought he was kind of crazy for saying that, not gonna lie. But she is number 5 on my list, so I get it. Okay, next one, number 5, Hasan Piker. Hasan Piker was the one that converted me to leftism and just, I guess, being a little more educated in politics. He's muscular. Oh my God, he's muscular. All of them are muscular. Oh my God, all of them are muscular. Oh. Anyway, he's a smart guy. Let's talk about let's not talk about the looks. Let's talk about the intelligence. He's a smart guy. I really do think that he has done a lot of good in terms of politics. Now, as of late, that's kind of changing for me. I feel like he has been causing a little bit of harm with some of his opinions, and it is definitely pushing people a little bit away from being a left-leaning individual. But hey, he has a special place in my heart because he did educate me on a lot of things. So Hasan Piker, you're number 5. Number 4 on the women's side, it's Jayme Lawson, and I must admit, I haven't seen her in any other movie besides Sinners, okay? And again, with the seductive voices. Oh my God. She has a great voice. She's very talented. She's an incredible actress. And I think wait a minute. I think I'm starting to notice a trend. The men are muscular and the women have seductive voices.
Careful, boy. You're gonna bite off more than you can chew.
Number 4 on the men's side, we have Aaron Taylor Johnson, and I know that he's dating that old lady. I think she's like 70, maybe not. She's like 60 or 50, maybe not. She's probably younger than that, right? Aaron Taylor Johnson, I think he's one of my favorite actors. He's just very versatile, in my opinion. He can do comedy, he could do serious stuff. He could be American, he could be British. I don't know. He's just great, I think. The last thing I saw him in was in 28 Years Later. Oh my God, another muscular guy. you do not even want to see number 3. Number 3 for the ladies' side, it is Adria Arjona, and I've never seen her in anything else besides Andor. And let me just tell you, she was incredible in that show. God, Andor is such a good show. That's probably one of the best pieces of television during the 2020s, like now. I really do think that we had something special, and I don't know, I fell in love with all the characters. Now with Adria Arjona, she played a very non-overly sexualized character, which I think is great because that shows her range. She's just beautiful. I think she really could be Wonder Woman. I think a lot of people have been kind of pitching that idea for her to be Wonder Woman. Yeah, I could see it. I think I need to turn the light on for this one. Oh, it's not turning on. Okay, there it is. Number 3 for the men's side, it is Terry Crews. Probably the most muscular person on this list, and I don't have to explain myself. I don't. He's funny. He's a funny guy with muscles. What more can you ask for? The first time I saw him was doing that little dance in White Chicks, and yeah, why wouldn't you? And he does not age. That man does not age. Now, number 2 on the women's side, it is Dakota Johnson, and I would listen. Now that I'm a little bit more sober, I would actually bring her down a couple of notches. But I think my light agrees. But it says here that I saw 50 Shades of Grey maybe 3 times in 2016. I was 16 years old. So maybe that's why she does have a seductive voice. But she does have the acting range of Benson Boone's, like, singing. No, Benson Boone has a good voice. He just doesn't make good songs. That's the issue. Maybe writing? It's equivalent to Benson Boone's writing. Dakota Johnson is just not... She's gorgeous and has amazing... I really do think I should have bumped her down a bit. I think that one's wrong. Number 2, we got David Cornsweet. That's my Superman. I was a fan of him when he was in Hollywood, and I was a fan of him in The Politician. Back then, I knew that he was going to be our Superman. I was hoping that he was going to be our Superman. And truly, he is the best thing that could happen in terms of masculinity, because now he is the representation of positive masculinity, and he's making men want to look and be like him. And he got muscles too. So hey, David, you're doing God's work. Okay, now for my number 1s. On the women's side, we got Keke Palmer. I know Keke Palmer has been doing controversial things recently. I know. But she has been my childhood crush. She's hilarious, okay? She's beautiful. I think that really she just talented overall too. She could sing, she could act, she could do all that stuff. She was true Jackson VP. Okay, we're finishing this video because this is pissing me off. Now, number 1 for the men's category is Agustin de la Corte. Don't know anything about this man. He just got muscles. That's probably why he was number 1. All right. That's enough for my list. I'm sorry that I went through it quick. My light was just going on and off. And then also I'm running out of storage. But hey, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will talk to you guys later.